Alright, welcome to my Takeda first 20 turns guide. So this is on Legendary difficulty. It's a short campaign and I will only play for the first 20 turns just to show you guys my playstyle. We start off with the diplomacy, of course. First we establish trade agreements and then we raise some cash by selling military access to our lands. Something that you have to do, in my opinion, to raise the funds necessary to build up your empire. Also because the Takeda have very long distances between the cities. Not so long as the US Sugi, but almost. So I'm trying to raise my friendliness level with everybody around me. So I married with the Kiso, and then we have 2,800 to play around with for the first turn. I build my priority buildings, the economy buildings first, and then of course we attack the invaders. You always should attack the invaders, in my opinion. Maybe not always, but you know, almost always. So he ran away, and I followed him in. This was a close victory. I won't post the battles in the campaign guide. I will post them separately, so you guys can check them out if you want. Because I'm really not a good battle player, so to say. I really suck at that, and if you guys want to check out my battles and maybe give me some advice, then that would be cool. But still, it was a victory, and we keep marching towards North China. You want to take it ASAP. We didn't lose so many people, so we should be able to keep on advancing. Here I just try to get them as close as possible together. Of course, a campaign with the Takeda or the US Sugi or anyone, that you will have to prioritize movement. So when you upgrade your generals, I don't know, I always go for the strategic upgrade for the movement. And now we'll see what my neighbors are up to. I hate the Hojo. Always want to keep them in check somehow. The Imagawa is a little more dependable. I haven't had so much problems with them. Only when I'm like already have lost a campaign, that they will maybe declare war or something. But the Hojo are backstabbers. So yeah, he attacked me in this one with a heroic victory. Killed off almost everything he got, so North Shinano should be mine in the next turn. You always should pump out as many units as possible all the time in the beginning. You know, even if you're not going to use them, but it's like, if you are strong, then your neighbors would be less likely to attack you. This was also a heroic victory, but it didn't have anybody. So now we have 2 regions. Second turn. So it's a good development. Command when besieging, because the other things, in my opinion, are worthless. So now we have more neighbors, so we can establish more trade agreements. And also we can sell more military access, which I'm doing here. Whenever I'm going to do this, because you know it's like tedious and you have to try different sums and you know, up and down and like that. So I will like edit it so it's double speed, so you guys won't, you know, bore yourself to death. But it's I don't know. I think this have to be done in the campaign if you're playing on very hard difficulties or up, because otherwise, you know, I just can't see how you can keep up with the production of units and economy that that the AI has. Here I'm just trying with Yamanouchi, and I see that selling the access and then establishing a trade agreement is more profitable. So I do that, and I sell, military access and arrange marriages with everybody that I can, just to raise everything. The Jimbo, I know that they're unfriendly or hostile towards the Usagi, but I know that the Usagi will be declaring on me anyways, so I marry into them and hope for the best. But maybe you should be careful, or one should be careful when marrying in. Look for if they have any enemies or something. But besides that, it's just go ahead and do it. And as you can see, I'm not signing anything with the Angekoi because they are going to be my next target, and I don't want dishonoring to use debuff. But you gotta work on your diplomacy from day one. That's how you handle Realm Divide. And you gotta pump out. Look at my production right now. I'm producing everything that I can, everything that's possible, and I'm recruiting everything that's possible. I can't recruit more and I can't produce more, so you have to try to put yourself in a situation where you are going at max. Yeah, the Ojo wants an alliance, but their demands are unacceptable, so we're going to try only the alliance they don't want. So we'll sell military access to them, raise some cash, and we're going to put the alliance on hold for now, because I'm sure that they're going to ask again. The best thing you can do not to get declared on all the time is to, if you see here, the power state for me is moderate and the power state for the US Sugi is moderate, so you should always at least keep on par with the biggest threat in your area, or maybe maybe one step beneath him in power ratios. That's the biggest guarantee you have for not getting attacked. That's why you always have to pump out units as much as you can, especially in the beginning. Yeah, so I didn't invite my Imagawa allies to fight with me, because first of all they can decline and that will break the alliance, and second of all I don't think that I need them at this point. So if I do that, then I can't sell military access to them, and that wouldn't be so good. So I keep them out of it. Hojo destroys like usual. Everything else kind of slow. Normally maybe the Yusugi would have captured Jimbo at this point or something. My rally point, so to speak, will be North Shinawa. I will have all my troops there because that's the closest region to all other regions that I'm planning to take. So at the start I'm just moving everybody over there. Always check the diplomacy. Here I'm thinking maybe I should sell, but then I have to wait 5 turns before I can attack them, and I won't wait that long. So slow. Just build up. Wait for somebody to declare on you. By the way, I'm a smoker, so the thing that you're hearing in the background is me smoking cigarettes. Yeah, on Legendary it's tough with the distances because the ally also gets a buff to movement on the campaign map. So the more distances there are between the starting provinces, the harder it is. That's why the Oda, in my opinion, should be considered easy in the start. But after 20 or 30 turns, then it won't